You rise, not to conquer, but to remember. A softer kind of power is available now. One that doesn't shout, but listens. The quiet beneath the surface is potent. The ego may be grasping for noise, for validation, for identity. But your soul is calling for presence, for peace, for inward anchoring. Let's go into some space weather insights. As mentioned yesterday, the solar wind is intensifying. Brushing Earth's magnetosphere with rising pressure from a coronal hole high-speed stream. Expect the KP to hover near 4 to 5, potentially triggering minor geomagnetic unrest, auroras at mid to high latitudes, and increased emotional fluctuations. Schumann resonance has shown unexpected surges overnight, indicating deep emotional purges and planetary grid recalibrations in dream space. For practice, start the day without comparison. Leave your reflection untouched a little longer. Touch the earth with bare feet or bare intention. This morning, this rising, if you are not mourning, belongs to the unperformed you. The one who doesn't need to prove anything to exist. The echo of old identities coming through the midday, delivering energetic crossroads, a fork between reaction and refinement. Some might poke at your edges today, testing the old versions of you, hoping they'll reemerge. But those parts are starving now, not out of punishment, but because they've been outgrown. Ego may try to reassert itself through defensiveness, superiority, or false urgency. But you've seen this pattern before. This time, you don't have to play the role. In the midday, solar activity could spike to C-class solar flares with minor electromagnetic anomalies possible. Those sensitive to collective shifts may feel increased pressure in the solar plexus and third eye related to releasing outdated control dynamics. Watch for sudden mood swings, flares of frustration, or mental over-identification. For practice, pause, breathe, say less, allow silence to be your statement. Let patience be your portal to power. going on into the evening and the great softening. By evening, the energy shifts inward again. What the ego resists, the soul accepts. What the mind clings to, the spirit releases. There is a sacred hush in the air tonight, an invitation to detox from performative validation, to shed the projections, to unlearn the hunger for applause. You'll feel called to cleanse, not just physically, but spiritually. A bath, a good cry, a long prayer under the stars that asks for nothing in return. Geomagnetic field will likely remain active into the night. Mild auroras possible near the polar regions. Planetary heart lines or grids are synchronizing, especially in areas of recent volcanic and seismic activity. Earth is stretching your spine, and so are you. This is your time to release the old contracts with egoic performance. You don't need to be impressive to be invaluable. We're going to draw this to a close now with an anchoring transmission that I titled Starve the Ego, Feed the Flame. O infinite presence within, today I choose the sacred fast, not from food, but from falsehoods. I starve the ego not through cruelty, but by no longer feeding into lies. I hold and I withhold the meal of comparison. I offer no feast to shame. I clear the table of superiority swiftly, and I pour no drink for fear. Let me grow lean with honesty. Let my spirit feast on truth. Let my soul burn clean, fed by that stillness, watered by grace. No longer decorating that of who I used to be, or who the ego aimed to be. Today I give my power not to the performance, but to the presence. Let the flame in me burn long, burn real, burn eternal. So it is, so I return, so I am. And that is the message. Thank you so very much. Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, grand rest. Multiversal soul, Amelia. Thank you so very much for listening. With much gratitude and appreciation From my heart chakra to yours, brightest of blessings.